Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Gallery, and today we are going to work on a pair of earrings that have a Celtic theme to them. I have two Celtic festivals coming up, so I'm trying to make some things that really jive with that. So let's turn down and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, what I have here are these fun connectors. A little glass shamrock, a metal shamrock. Now this is a bead or a charm. See, it's got a hook up here for a charm, but you can use it as a bead. I'm going to use it as a charm. And then I'm also going to put between these two items this little ring. And then we'll hook our ear wire up top. So we've got a choice here. We can start by putting some things together, or we can, what I'm going to do is put our little guy here together. Now I have two 3-inch head pins. I'm not using them as head pins, cutting the head off. I don't generally use this kind of head pin anymore. I use ball head ones, so taking that off was no big deal to me. They just have become pieces of wire to me. So now that we've got the bend in these, we'll take our stepped bell making pliers, wrap it around, bring her down and around with a gap, because we're going to, as I said, use this guy as a charm as opposed to a bead. We'll slide him down onto here. Now I'm going to close this up and wrap it. One, two, and that's probably good right there. I'm going to trim this teeny bit off right here, and then I'm going to tuck this up here. Once I have that tucked in the way I want it, see, she's a little teeny bit bent. See how that's bending to the one side some. Let's bring this over so it's more straight. There we go. And now we'll put our glass shamrock on. Down he goes. Now we want to put this on the ring. Now since the ring is this way, we want our bead to go this way. So put this on. Get our step bell makers again. Up and over and around, bring her down and around and straighten her up with a gap in the middle. Make sure we're in the right direction, and I think we're going to be a little bit off because, well, for one thing I got it bent, but I want it sort of straight with the other loop. So let's move her around a little bit, see if we got it more clear. Yeah, it looks much better. So now we want to put our little ring on, and we'll get hold of our wires right here, and we'll wrap this baby up. Come on. We'll get this little bit off here and tuck that in. Okay, now let's see if we're hanging the way we want to. Now take one of our little jump rings here. Now if you hadn't wanted to put it directly on the ring, you could have just jump ringed it. I had originally planned on doing that, so that's why I have as many jump rings out as I have. So then just put on our ear wire and we are done. So it goes through this hole that's going the opposite direction. That's fine. That is the way we need it to go for it to keep it to the front. So there we go. First earring is done. Now it does look like this piece wants to swing a little bit down here. Go a little crooked on me. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and give it a little bit of a spin here. And I think that's better. Now this is going to be a long earring. Now if you wanted it shorter, you could always leave this ring out of the middle and it would be quite a bit shorter. So now on to number 2. So we want to do exactly the same thing with number 2 as we did with number 1. And that is we're going to take our bend in our wire, go around our pliers, drop it down, bring her around, leaving a little bit of a gap there, and then straighten her out some, because inevitably it goes a little crooked. Now like I say, you could use this as a bead too, because it does have a hole in it, so that's really cool. It around and over and down and over and straighten, leaving the spot for our ring to go in. Cut off the excess, trim it, or I shouldn't say trim, we just trimmed. Tuck this in here. See how she's looking from now. See, I have her entirely going the wrong way because this ring is going more here and we need them to go the same. So take hold of both rings and just bring them around. And that's much better. Cool. Now we just got to put it together. So again, that is the just the jump rings. So we're just going to get the jump ring for the bottom here to put the ring on. And then the jump ring for the top to put our ear wire on. Those are up, and we are done. There is our pair of earrings. Okie dokie. There is our pair of Celtic earrings. Oh, they're not that long. They're not as long as the ones I'm wearing, but they're close. That's pretty. I think those turned out really cute. I hope you like them as much as I do. This is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.